you. Hello, Fiasami, and welcome to a new stream. We are back with a new flight today and taking on the new journey. So, today I wanted to do the Gatwick Airport, which is famous in the FlightSim. That is a free airport that you can get from FlightSim, and it is really good. So, I wanted to give that a try, and that's why I have decided to take this route. So gonna do Gatwick to Barcelona today in our FlyByWire A320. And let's get started, I guess. There we go. Yep, the game is visible. Volanta is... Let's just set it up. Anyways, I guess we need to bring up Chrome first, because we need to file it in SimBrief. Let's just file this plan in SimBrief, and maybe then we can get started. My flight plan. Edit flight. Let's just close this flight. Close flight, yep. Okay. No, I clicked on the wrong button. Keep past time, let's just close this flight. And no, what am I doing? I clicked it on the same thing thrice. New flight. We have to do Gatwick Airline. Let's just name it FBW. Flight number. Let's go with 1512. Gatwick. ICAO is EGKK. And we're landing in Barcelona. So the Barcelona is LEBL. Aircraft type A320N, and we are gonna go with fly-by-wire. We'll be climbing at up to 30,000 feet, so that should be fine. Optional entries, these all are auto. Let it generate. Selected route is this. AIRAC. Not sure what that is. 2403. Anyways, let's just generate this flight and see how it goes. There we have it. Flight plan summary. Initial is 35,000 feet. All these details we can check out in our OFB. Let's go with the FlyByWire A320. I need to get some liveries for this. We'll have to figure out. Let's see, Gatwick. Let's just spawn on. Let's do a slightly longer taxi today. Spawn on this and see how we perform. Gate 553 medium. We'll keep the flight as it is. Live airport traffic is not there. Aircraft is off. AI is off because I guess the fly-by-wire should work. But let's start. It would be a bright, sunny flight. I'll just restart my Volanta one as well and see if I can import from SimBrief. Yep, let's just import it from SimBrief. It is FBW1512 A320 FBW1512, and our Volanta is working. Let's just refresh this, and there we have it, and we are ready to go. Okay, there we have our nice and beautiful flight. So before we start, let me just show you the Gatwick airport, this is a free airport. You can buy it from, download it from FlyByWire. It is a pretty damn crazy airport. It looks pretty realistic. There are a bunch of flights over here, and it's really looking good. And it's totally free, so anyone can download it. So hopefully you can try and manage that. But this is a Boeing 737. So yeah, this is a pretty good for light. So we have cargo, Uber written over there. Let's just get into our aircraft. We don't need to change anything. That is done. What happened to this? What happened to this? By mistake, did I end this flight? Not sure. Let's just refresh this. Yep, this is set and we are good to go. So I had to set up my custom keys, which I didn't do, so we'll use the ones that the game provides us. Let's start in our external powers, our navs, our ground control, crew supply, oxygen, our external batteries on, strobe lights on, beacon lights on, nav 2, seatbelt signs on, smoke signs on, emergency lights currently off. We'll wait for the people to like board. Cabin pressure is auto, probe heat and all are set. Okay, this is set. Map not available. Why so? I just hope it doesn't bug out. Let's get our sim brief in. Fuel and payload is also imported. Let's set our MCDU. GPS primary lost. Let's request our init. Why don't we have any map? If no map is not available, then we might have to restart this. GPS primary lost. Not sure what is this error. Ground control, crew supply on, off, switch it back on. Map not available. GPS primarily lost. Let me see. I'll just check online what is the reason for this. Lost A320. Go through the checklist. It will be slow at first, but you used to get nowhere. And then wait for the off light to go out, then you turn on. Okay, this is something new which we have figuring out. So let's see. This is for our parking brakes. On. We have okay, we have lost everything. It's on battery, but we don't have any display on. Let's just respawn because I'm not sure why is this happening. Gatwick. Let's just respawn. And Sorry, some bug. No, I don't want to spawn on the runway. I want to spawn on this ramp and start my flight. Okay, there's no ramp over here, but anyways, that will work. That is not a big concern as such. Let's just enter a plane and hopefully we can let everything start up. Then we'll switch things on. External power on. Yeah, this is there. Turn on this. Why do we have this? IR in a line greater than 7 mn. Should we follow the checklist before we start? Not really sure. Are these the ones? Generators are on. HDG. Let's see, let me search online. IR in a line greater than 7 mn. Not yet. This message indicates the system is still gathering data to determine position, altitude, and velocity, which requires and the significant duration depends on factors like latitude, what it means. Okay. Okay, I guess this should be something that might happen on its own, but if it doesn't, then we might try again. What is wrong? The first time this is happening with me, so not sure. Do we have any on the tab? No, I don't think so. Anyways, let's just import our data from SimBrief. We have our data. Let us check. Our MCDU. GPS primary lost. I guess by the time we have set up everything, it will happen. But anyways, get our strobe lights on.
Flight attendants, arm doors, and cross-check.
Nope, my bad. I didn't want to turn my beacon lights on. Wing on, nav logo on. Seatbelt signs on. Let's just see this. Runway will fill up. Passengers is this. Let's get an instant load. Refueling is complete. Passengers. Okay, so the boarding can't start because we have not toggled our gates. So services, jet bridge on. Services, fuel pushback is different. Let's get a fuel truck in, our cargo door and a baggage door. So hopefully everything moves in. I can't find anything for catering. Okay, yeah, there is it. So we have a catering door as well. And let's see. Our passengers started to board. Okay, yeah, we have to click on this. Let the boarding begin. People are occupying the seats. Boarding has started. Fuel has been uploaded. Now let's see what else do we need to do. Turn on our APU master, turn on our APU. We still have this GPU primary loss. Not really sure why. GPU primary loss. Okay, in 3 minutes I guess it should be done. Let the takeoff begin. Let the loads get in. We'll see the other things. Get our block fuel from sim brief. I guess we have it over here. Okay, this we can calculate. This should be 1019. This both side is set. And this should be 1019 as well. Okay, this is aligning itself. It will align in 2 minutes. Let's just calculate. And let's try and find our block fuel is 65.8. Oh, my bad, it's 6.5.
Boarding completed.
6.5, that's our block fuel. Our IR should align in a minute. There are a few things coming up slowly. Boarding has been completed. This we don't need to do. Block fuel, take off fuel.
Ladies and gentlemen from the flight deck, on behalf of myself, your captain, the first officer, and cabin crew, I'd like to take this time to welcome you aboard our flight. We're just wrapping up some paperwork up front here and waiting to receive final numbers from the ground crew, then we'll be on our way. Flight attendants will be coming through the cabin shortly with a very important safety briefing. We do ask that you give them your full, undivided attention as they review the safety operations of this Airbus aircraft. We do appreciate your business having you aboard this flight. If there's anything we do to make your flight any more enjoyable, please don't hesitate to ask. Welcome aboard.
We are flying out of runway. This is alternate. What is our route? Yep, 8R. So 8R is this, and we are flying via my bad, I need to get one short key for this. Let's just set it to this. So Control F1, Shift F1. Shift F6. Yep, this is set. SFD 4Z. So that's what we are gonna take. This is our route. Let's insert this. We have our flight plan. Our altitude is going to be around 35,000 feet. So let's just input that. Okay, that is done. What all is left on this performance I need to calculate? This is set, program is set, GPS is there. So that was just going to take a bit of time. How it's going good. So we had a bit of an error, a new error which is there, but apparently that wasn't an error. It was more of a thing like the plane takes its time to start slowly, so that's what was taking me a bit of time. Something new, but yep. Now I hope I haven't changed VXT. Wind shear is off. Do we have our APU bleed on? TCAS is on standby. Let's just set it to TARA on. This is done. ADIRS. ADIRS switch is on. Not sure. Anyways, let's just calculate our flight plan. I have this data. Let's just calculate. It's 148, 149. Let's just input that in our MCDU. 148. Yep, 148. 148 where we are. 149 is our vertical. Flaps is 1. Flex temp is 66 degrees. 66 degrees. There we go. Next phase, this will be managed. Last phase, let's just enter our QNH for our destination as well, so that we don't mess up. It's 1012 QNH wind 260/60 /06. That's this. Our temperature is around 24 degrees. 24. Landing will be at full. We'll enter the barrel later on. Anyways, I guess we are ready for pushback, so we might as well click on our beacon lights on.
Flight attendants, arm doors, and cross-check.
Yeah, I've given them the signal to cross-check. No, I don't want this to be bright. Dome lights on, smoking lights on. Okay, let's just request for clearance. Ground, this is FBW 1512 requesting clearance for pushback. We'll generally have the clearance from ground. The landing thing doesn't work. This we had calculated. This is fine. This will be at a later time. Ground, jet bridge, fuel, ground power unit off because we are there on APU. We have taken a clearance from ATC for pushback, so we can get our pushback set. All our doors are closed. Let's just start the pushback. Yeah, let's start this. Okay, this is something. Let's just call the truck in. Or this is off. Air data is set. This I'm not sure. NWSTRG disk. This could be something over here. Not sure, I'll just leave it in the middle. Anyways, let's just give a call out to the team or the passengers. Hello everyone, and this is your captain speaking, and welcome to FBW 1512 from Gatwick to Barcelona. I would like to welcome each one of you on board. So we'll be cruising at an altitude of, we've finished our final check-ins and we'll just be pushing back momentarily, and today we'll be taking off from runway 24 right, and we'll be cruising at an altitude of 35,000 feet. The temperature outside is around 14 degrees. The way looks smooth, no major weather conditions and major turbulences in the way, so it should be a smooth flight. So I hope you guys do enjoy the flight, and thank you for choosing FBW1512. Thank you for choosing FlyByWire Airlines. Cabin crew, arm the gates and do the final checks. I wasn't very sure on that. Anyways, we are ready for pushback. Let's just go ahead with that. Let's just start the pushback. We are going slowly. We have to turn towards our left and kick that in. We are pushing back slowly, and it looks pretty slick. Let's just start our engine. Kickstart our engine too, so that we have time for ample pushback. I just hope there's no error, no issue on this. The engines have started to tug. And we can start our pushback towards the left, because ideally that is the one we should be taking. Let's start it to the left. Okay, let's just start the pushback. Not sure if it's the engine starting up that's bugged this. Anyways, it won't push us back further. It's working, but not sure why the left thing won't work. Okay, now it has started. Let's just increase the direction that we need to tug ourselves. And meanwhile, I'll kickstart engine 1 as well. NWSTRG disk. This is something I need to have a look at. Okay, this has left for some reason. We have our pushbacks complete. Let's just align ourselves, because we tend to always mess up our pushback. Okay, we have our taxi clearance as well. Both our engines are on. We can switch off our APU. APUs are off. And we are taxiing. Let's just get our taxi lights on. Our wing lights are on. Seat belt signs are on. And let's just align to the runway. We have to fly out of 20, right? So I'll just align ourselves to the runway and get it in plan mode so it's easier. And we are taxiing towards the runway. Let's just go to normal. And move towards our runway. Let's just go. There we have it. We are gonna be taking the entire length of the runway. So might as well use it. I just hope I have input the right runway. Okay, I'm way off track. We have quite a bit of taxiing to do. Lapses at 1. Yep. Auto brake max. Let's just arm this. PO. Everything is set on TO as well. So we are set for takeoff. We have all our settings done. Let's just align it to the runway and maybe we can get it going. Okay, something wrong with my controller. We had our taxi clearances. Now we are supposed to just follow the route and reach our final destination. Let's just align it to the runway. I need to take clearance from ATC. Ground, this is FBW1512 requesting permission for runway 20 right. Okay, sorry, we are flying runway 08 left. Oh, my bad. I guess to our right we are landing. So yeah, we are flying runway to our right. Okay, so that is our runway that we need to align to. We'll have a clearance from the ATC. Let's just align it with the runway. My controller keeps getting stuck for some reason, and the game stops responding. Not sure why. Meanwhile, I'll have my dinner as well. We have to go towards runway 24 right. Sorry, runway 08 light, 08 right. Let's go. We have the necessary clearance, and there we go. We have aligned ourselves to the runway. Let's just hold at 08 right. Let's just hold here so that we can set up everything else. Take off, runway lights on. Dome is bright. Cabin crew, prepare for takeoff. And we have it set. क्या है आज डिनर में? आज खा रहा हूँ मैं दलिया. Anyways, let's go. We are ready for takeoff and we are good to go. Let's reduce a bit. We are stable at 50% and we're gonna go with max thrust. And we are rolling. V1 VR and we have liftoff. Positive climb, gear up, and I'm gonna kick in the auto pilot as well. And there we are. वैटसिम लगाइए यार, वैटसिम लगाना है, थोड़ा उसके लिए प्रैक्टिस कर रहा हूँ पहले, थोड़ा फ्लाइट ये सब सीख लूँ कैसे क्या उड़ाते हैं, फिर लगाऊंगा वैटसिम ना, बिकॉज़ थोड़ा उसमें चीज़ें सीखनी है इसको ना, पहले सीखना ज़रूरी है। हाँ, रियलिटी सी होता है, रियल पीपल होते हैं, सब एक दूसरे से कम्युनिकेट करते हैं, आप कुछ इधर उधर कर नहीं सकते उसमें, अगर कुछ भी किया तो सीधे बैन हो जाते हैं। सो इसमें आप देख सकते हो जब आप लॉग ऑन करते हो कि एक्सक्यूज़ मी, कौन सा ATC ऑनलाइन है, कौन सा ये ऑनलाइन है, एंड उसके बाद आप ये कर सकते हो, सेट अप एवरीथिंग। मज़ा आएगा उसमें। हाँ यार, वो भी करना है, देखता हूँ अभी, मे बी नेक्स्ट वीकेंड एक बार आ जाऊँ फिर करूँ। स्लो एंड स्टडी कर रहे हैं सब कुछ धीरे धीरे। रियलिज्म तो आएगा, नॉट गोना लाई। और flaps wasn't at 0. We keep forgetting that. Ground spoilers armed. Can remove this, not needed. And we are flying according to our flight plan. 6,000 feet to 50 knots, properly maintaining it. Constraint है इधर इसका। So I'll just set up, I'll just clear this flight plan discontinuity. End of flight plan. Label arrival. Where are we? Where are we supposed to land this? 24, right? So I might just insert that as well. ILS 24, right? And it has to be via Pullman 2W. So let's just enter it. Puma 2W, I guess. It's Puma L2W. So that is there. Do we have any via Puma? We can put if we want. Let's just go no and insert this, so it calculates everything. And there we have it. We have a lot of constraints in place, so that's why we're not climbing so rapidly now. We are kind of halted. We'll start our next climb after this, I guess. Why do we have so many flight plan discontinuity? Maybe I might have pressed something. So we are at 6,000, then we have time. We'll be climbing. We have a lot of time. So let's just wait for it to climb, finish its climb. Let this go. Map partly displayed. Why do we have any? Okay, we have some discontinuity in place. Not sure what happened, why we don't have any flight plan. Not sure exactly what's happening. Let's see if it like messes up, doesn't follow the route, then we can like direct it. Once it processes Benmo, we can direct it to Drake. But let's see how it goes. Now we have it. Not sure what happened. We can check our flight plans till then. Barcelona, which is LEBL El Prat, 24 right, charts approaches 24 right. We're supposed to be at 2300 feet and the barrow should be 240. I might as well just put it in. Performance, next phase, 240. ILSY, okay. Radio, not sure. What should our radio be? Not really sure. We are climbing, all our data is set, so let's just, I guess we can move to chess. I'll keep an eye out over here just in case anything happens. Maybe I can just switch to an showcase view. Or pre-drone view will also work. So this is set up. Let's have it on showcase view. And till that is working, let's play some chess. I have messed it up a bit. Yep, this will work. Anyways, let's start. with a 10-minute game. We are fighting with the black pieces. Let's go with the king spawn opening. Knights variation. 4 knights game. Okay. You can take. So I had to defend this castle in as well, just to prevent this. Let him take, not worried about that. Forcing him to take or move back. He did. Okay, now what do we have? Should we move him out of the way? Because if I move him back, he can take my bishop. Or let's just take it. So if he takes with his bishop, then I have this. He'll fall back most probably. He didn't. Okay. But I need to protect this somehow so that I can open up this bishop. We have a stable climb. Settings, let's just reduce the sound a bit. Because it's too damn loud in my ears. So yeah, we can then. Okay, we played this. I am supposed to play. My bad. I thought I made my move. I can't take this because. But yeah, he can't take it right now. What? Free piece. Okay. If he wishes to take this. I can just simply come back, attack this. If he goes here, then I have this. What if I just hold this with my queen and attack this here? This is the thing that I have to protect. Okay, he retreated. Hmm. What should I do? Oh, I can't trade that. There's no going ahead with this. Just चल पड़ा हाँ ना? Okay, so blocked it on bishop. वो थोड़ा धीरे धीरे चल रहा था तो मैंने बोला व्हाई नॉट प्ले चेस. Okay. Now what do we do?
Ladies and gentlemen, once again from the flight deck.
But this is there then.
We just reached our cruising altitude for the flight. As you begin to settle in, I do want to remind you to please keep your seat elbows clear from the aisle as the flight attendants will be coming through the cabin with galley cards shortly. Also, one more reminder to please refrain from congregating near the front galley where the flight deck door is located. Thank you.
We are slowly getting there, so might as well. This is coming. Let's open this up. Not sure if we'll take or not. We didn't. But this is hanging then. This is hanging. I should have placed it over here, I guess. Access laser to this. This will we lose, but we can get this in return. A queen is a bit passive, which I don't like. Let's just bring him back. Yep. Okay, my rook is getting trapped. Because this I'll have to take. You can take this. Okay, he didn't. Much better square. This is gonna come. How do I stop this? Need to make a space for my rook. It's a bit passive than I would have liked. Have we trapped his queen? No, we had not. Let's just block this. If he moves, I have this. Yep, I have this. You can go here. Oh, the only square. Let's just keep track of our flight data. How much time we have for our... Okay, we have a lot of time. For this. Should I just trade this bishop? And simplify. Because if he goes here, I can take it. Then the queen comes in with these avalanche of pawns. Let's just trade this. Okay. I just want to trade. I don't really mind you trading me. Okay, that works. My king is a bit exposed. He'll take with his... He didn't take. This is not mate because this is blocking it. यो भाई MFS है हाँ hello Harshit, yes this is Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, so यही चल रहा है. What? इतना अच्छा खेल की messed up. This was mate. Damn, you're good. Yeah, it's good to see a streamer like. It is. Just a second, I'll read. एक इसको थोड़ा हल्का सा checkmate करके आता हूँ मैं ना. Not sure कि मैं बस checkmate ना हो जाऊँ. Let's just bring it back to save my queen. Okay, free queen. He resigned. Damn, it's good to see a streamer like this. Thanks man, thank you for the subscription as well. We are trying, but अभी थोड़ा टाइम था हमारे डिसेंट इस सब में, तो मैंने सोचा कि why not play some chess because we have quite a bit of distance to go. वाह जीत गया. Yep, we have around 150 miles to go, so a lot of time before we can land. So by the time we can play some chess, just hoping no issue pops up. So that's why we are playing chess. No man, I just started like a couple of months back, and now I'm majorly focusing on shorts and reels, and also trying to figure out a big long video idea for this. But हाँ, Microsoft की VATSIM, this is offline मैं यार, अभी मैं इतना सीखा नहीं हूँ for VATSIM, still learning. Like this is the FlyByWire, I just downloaded it like yesterday, so it will take me some time. Phoenix खरीदना है, most probably I'll buy it in November अगर Black Friday के टाइम अराउंड कुछ सेल वेल आता है तो. Till then I am not buying अभी कुछ. Okay, this is a mistake what I have read. Queen's Gambit में like if they don't defend their center, then it is a kind of a mistake. Stopping this. Okay, transposed into an English opening. Anglo Grunfeld defense. Yeah, keep posting, man. For right, I checked out your channel and it's so damn good. Thanks, man. Thanks, Arshad. Means a lot. Thank you. Yeah, so we are majorly focusing on shorts and reels abhi, so stay tuned for more amazing content. I hope you enjoy them. Let's keep our king in the center as much as we can, because we don't have any threat as such currently. Okay. This is hanging. You can take this, force the king to move, stop his castling. Any way to enter with my bishops? What if I break this? I'm guessing he'll just close the position entirely. And he can even take with his knight. That's a free pawn. No point of that. If my queen was over here, then I could have taken this. But sadly it's not. What should we do? Let's just make a square for the knight, for a king. Okay, my queen is hanging. And we had a case of mutual blindness. So that was hanging. You can take this with a check. But I have it back over here. Two of my pawns were hanging. Okay, he didn't take. Interesting. Let's just guard this pawn as well. My queen was hanging and we didn't see. I'm keeping track of my flight as well, so that we don't miss anything. This was a key pawn that we shouldn't have lost. Let's just block this position entirely. that was the best place to go. Hmm. Yeah, I let that go. My bad. This is also hanging. I'm 3 pawns down. Bad play over here. I was too fixated on this that I let go of 2 of my pawns. I have a passive queen. You can just block it off. You didn't. I'm fine with a queen trade. Blunder. Figures he has this fork. I have this check. Oh, I take. These 2 pawns are too deadly. Yep. It's an open position, so that is to my advantage. But my king is trapped. Let's get my bishop out of there. This will hang. pick this up. There are a lot of things protecting it. Yep. Can't stop that queen then. Takes. There's no check. This passer is deadly. If I move this, he takes this. I'll be forced to take this. I can't stop his queen. I guess it's a designable position. It's too passive, too passive. You can take this. Might have some chance. Don't think so. Okay, that is only hanging. Ah, my bad. I blundered. Let's go to the next game. What are our status on our flight plan? We still have a lot of distance to go. Yeah, a fair bit of distance to go before we can land. Anyways, my chess game is going on over there. I should have played my bishop over there before pushing, because he can reinforce it now. Okay, which he didn't do. Yep. If he reinforces like this. What? Sorry, I didn't get that move at all. Not exactly sure what he was trying to do. No option to take back in this, I guess. Anyways, let's just trade more pieces. I don't really mind. Okay. Let's just castle it out to safety. What exactly is his plan? Okay, seems a bit confused. If this moves, there are a lot of. I am in a better position. I am a piece up, but I guess I can get another piece. Okay, if you take this, I take this. Mhm. Let's just take this. Will you push this? Because this is mid then. If not, then this is coming. Okay. I can force you back. You can go here. If you go here, then I have this check. He resigned. Let's review this game. Not sure how will it look on the screen. Maybe I'll just add another or reviewing. Okay, sorry, this might be the wrong one. Chess Chrome, window capture, chess review. Let me capture this. Okay, now I need to just reduce and crop it. Okay, we have some time, so we can do that. Okay, this will look a bit small, so let me just add some filters and reduce this. Let's go. 700 is too much, 400 it's again too much, 200 is a bit less, 300 is fine. Top let's do 50, bit less, 70, yep. Right, let's do 700. That was fine. Let's do 650. No, 700 was fine. And bottom let's do 10 or 20 or 15 is better. Yep. Okay, close this, expand it so it aligns to this properly, almost properly. Yep, there you have it. Let's just bring it below the overlay and lock this. I'll fine tune this later, but we can. Meanwhile, I'll just change the view on this because you guys might be bored of the same view. I can try and get Volanta also over here. Let's see if I have that Volanta over here. And can I reduce? Okay, that was too much. Reduce the size of this so that I can place it somewhere over here for a better understanding, or maybe on top of this as well. But this I guess will be too small to read. Not sure how it looks. Maybe I can check on my phone how this looks. Yeah, okay, that is a bit small. So let's just increase it a bit and place it over here. Slightly bigger, slightly more. I'll increase the thickness because we have some room for that, and place it somewhere like this. And let me check my cockpit if everything is in line, or have we missed anything. We are following our plan. In 50 miles we are supposed to start our descent. For our descent, our altitude should be at 2300. So I'll get this to 2300. And I just have to press this to managed at the top of our descent. So we can do that. There is still a bit of time. You guys can enjoy the cockpit view or enjoy the mountain ranges till there's a lot of time left, so we can review our game. So let's start the review. and switch to chess. So this was a book move. This is also a book move. Queen spawn opening. How do I hide him and see like proper lines? Okay, this is the Queen's Gambit. The best move was that. This is an okay move. Great move. He's saying to attack at the center, which we did. Okay. This was a blunder. Okay, not a blunder on my part. This was a mistake. This is the best move. This was a blunder on his part. Not sure why he did that. He was supposed to give me a check, I guess. But he missed that. The game wants to ping me. Wants me to ping the rook to him. Okay, this was a mistake. What was the best move over here? Just moving my queen back. Okay, this is fine. That was the best move. This was a mistake. What was the best move? To double up our rooks. Yeah, I also thought that. That was a mistake. This was the best move. This is a great move because I'm sacrificing. I should have taken with check, he says. Only move. Or he can also go back, na? Then what do I do? Show follow up. Okay, that is mate. So I should have given that check. He moved back because he can't really stop this. He could have pushed it, but that wasn't possible. He moved this. I gave him a check. Only move if he goes here. Till he's getting mated. Because that is checkmate. That is a mistake. That was a checkmate. Can't move. This was forced. I can even just for the sake of it take his queen. That is a mistake, but anyways, a good game. We can start the other one. Start the next game. Oh wait, we were supposed to descent in a while. So let's just start that. I'll abort my game and switch back to stream. Let's just, we are approaching our flight plan slowly. So we are supposed to descend, and once we descend we can go ahead. We are supposed to start our descent in like 35,000. Flight plan, everything is set. Program, net performance, next phase cruising, next phase is descending. We are supposed to start our approach phase. Managed after descent is approach. Let's start a descent phase. Start a descent phase, how it goes. You started a descent a bit early because we generally end up missing our runway. Anyways, hello ladies and gentlemen, this is the captain speaking.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you may have noticed, we have begun our initial descent down to our destination. Now would be a good time to wrap up any business you need to take care of as we prepare for our approach. If you are up, once you return to your seat, we ask that you remain seated until the aircraft arrives safely at the gate. Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for a ride.
Okay, the captain gives the call out on this, which is kind of nice. We have a fair bit of distance to go, around 112 nautical miles, and we're supposed to proceed to 2300. What is the flight plan say? Okay, we'll start at after 112 miles, so that is 17, 19, 20, 38, 48, 55, 70, 80, 100. Okay, we'll start our approach phase soon. We have a fair bit of distance to go. But hopefully we will manage this. Now, what is our updated details on this? How do I refresh? 270 and 1 knots. 1011. Flight plan program. It's 271 270/01. Let's just change this. And the temperature has also gone up a bit, so let's just change this. QNH is 2001011. Okay, now according to our flight plan, we are following it. As requested, so that we can capture the glide slope at around 2300 at decel. So hopefully we can capture the glide slope over there. According to our charts, we are supposed to be at Tebla at 2300. Will be slightly lower at 2260, but that I guess we are in line. So we're gonna sit back and relax because we have started our descending phase. We are following our flight plan as expected. So maybe we can play a few bullets, if not we can play a bit of bullet if we are not playing rapid as such. So let's just switch to chess, play online, go for bullets, because this I'm not very fond of it, and I tend to make a lot of mistakes. So like this, so and like that. He can push and close the center, which he didn't. Yes. Okay, I gave him a free piece. Okay, it's terrible. You can just take this now and just go back again. What am I playing? Yep, I suck at bullet. I'm really bad at it. Really bad at it. Let's just take it. Okay. Now how do I defend that? Not possible to defend. And I'm gonna go piece down, pawn down. But yeah, not possible. Okay, I'm very bad at it. Bullet is not my cup of tea. Anyways, I'll just spend this time just fixing up this Volanta overlay. Maybe I can, like, instead of this, just copy this and delete this. Browser, add existing. Create new and purchase. And see how it works. Okay, so that is the distance it is gonna take anyhow. There's no way to like reduce it, so I'll have to leave it over here as it was. Maybe just extend it. Let's lock everything else and just leave this on so I can edit it a bit. Maybe this works. Anyways, we are on our descent. We are slowly approaching it at around 10,000. We'll switch to approach phase and switch this to 1111 as 1011 as well. Let's just see a plan. In 7 nautical miles we'll reach the altitude of 10,000. Then I can activate my approach phase and set it to the required flight plan. Okay, we are about to reach. Program performance. Let's just activate our approach phase. I'm just waiting for 10,000 before starting this, which we have almost reached. Yep, activate, confirm this. These change to 1011. This changes to 1011 as well because we are transitioning. I'll just do an ATC or a call. Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We are about to reach Barcelona in the next 30 minutes or so. I hope you had a nice flight and a pleasant weather. I hope you're having a great flight. Thanks for choosing FlyByWire once again. We are currently at 10,000 feet and we'll be entering Barcelona airspace in 5 minutes, I guess. So thanks again, sit back and hopefully we'll have a nice and smooth landing as well. Okay, that is done. That was supposed not something which we are supposed to say, but I did. Our flight plan is in motion, so we are gonna approach. Let's go. Heading is 148. We are slowly changing and moving towards Tebla. Let's just reduce our range. Flight plan. We are decelling. We are supposed to reach 2260 in 20 miles. So we have ample time. What are our constraints at Tebla? Altitude constraint of 2300 feet. Let's just reduce it to 60, I guess. Because that's the altitude we are supposed to reach before activating our approach. But we are more or less aligned, so we'll be slightly higher at around 90 feet currently, but with this I guess we'll be able to manage our descent and it should be nice and smooth. Let's just give a final call. Cabin crew, prepare for arrival. That's it. Hopefully we are in a line. So at Tebla we'll be at around 2360. That is reducing further. And once that is there, we can bring the plane home safely. Maybe you guys can have a like, yo, kaise ho bhaiya? Sorry soul, not sure why my filter is not working. Some dinner kar liye hain. Sorry, I missed your messages. Like, share and subscribes, yes. So we're just about to land in like 15-20 minutes. Dinner कर लिया ना आप? मैंने कर लिया, आपने कर लिया. We'll be more or less aligned to our decel point. We are 8 nautical miles away. And after that I'm gonna set it to 600. Let's just set it to 600 so that I just have to press once we have descended. Two, 370. Our rate of descent is constant. We are just staying at 1100 feet. I'm just keeping a proper bird's eye view on this so that we don't fall below that. In case if we are, then we might have to change a bit. Yep, 15-20 minutes. इतना पेशेंस किधर से? अब यही है. We have been flying for almost 2.5 hours now. हम बीच में हम चेस खेल रहे थे to pass the time, but Why not enjoy? So at Tebla, I'm supposed to start our descent approach phase. That's the last thing to capture the glide slope. So just waiting for the plane to make this turn. Then we can start our approach. Okay, we are Tebla and we should be starting our approach. We are turning. Once this turning is complete, I'll set it up to. We are supposed to be at 60 feet or it's 600 feet. 2300. I'm guessing it's 60. But or 600. Anyways, let's just activate the approach phase. It says Cat 3. Not sure why it says Cat 3. Because we are not descending any further. Lap. Okay, we were a bit too low. Landing gear on. Speed brakes armed.
Flight attendants, please prepare for landing.
Yep. We are coming in nice and slow. Let's just activate our FCR so that we can record it. We are reducing our speed. And we are bringing it in slowly. Okay, my controller is not working.
Above.
Let's go.
Minimum.
एक second सोल. We have our reverse thrusters on. Okay, we can acknowledge that. And there we have it. We have landed. in Barcelona. Okay. Let's just quickly get out of the runway over here. Reduce the speed. We again forget to take off any clearance from ground. I'll just stop this so that we can save it. And there we have it. Our landing gears wasn't on, so we might as well place it. Okay, for some reason my controller keeps getting stuck. Looks like I just missed it. Seems to all good well. Yep, it went smooth. I just missed the landing at the end because my controller got stuck. So I feel it was a kind of a hard landing. But maybe once I land, I'll have a better understanding of this. Once I check the FCR, I might have a better understanding. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Barcelona International Airport. The temperature outside is around 24 degrees. I hope you guys had a nice flight. It was a pleasure flying with you from Gatwick to Barcelona. And once again, thanks for choosing FlyByWire for your trip. If you go on Volanta and end flight review, then somebody tells your landing rate. Okay, yep. Let's just end my flight. I'll check that as well. Let me review my flight. I feel it was a hard landing, but that was because my controller got stuck right at the last moment. So let's see how it went. Okay, I'm a bit off. Anyways, we'll just park it here, slightly off, and just give the final call to the cabin crew. Cabin crew, prepare for deboarding. Anything over 300 fpm is fairly hard. Above 500 and your passengers may scream a little. Okay, let's see. Fuel burn, passengers. Landing rate was around 452, so yeah, it was very hard because my controller ended and I couldn't flare it in time. So that was a mistake. I couldn't flare it. Anyways, these issues happen when you're gaming. Can't really help it. Let's just toggle the gate bridge, baggage truck, catering truck. If it works over here, the gate is bugged. I don't have the stairs as well. So these are slightly bugged and I'm not in position, so can't. My average on Volanta, it's -222. Okay, that's pretty good. This time I would have landed way better than this, but my controller got stuck. So anyways, that's it. That's my flight. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was a long flight. It took me a while, but it was pretty great. Pretty good. And that is it. Unless I was thinking of buying the GSX Pro for ground services, but can't really decide, should I get the Phoenix first or should I buy the ground services? Most probably I'll go with the Phoenix, but I'm just waiting for, I'm not there next month for like 15-20 days, so I won't be able to stream. Maybe that I'll buy next in November. I'm hoping if there's any Black Friday sale on Phoenix, if it's like off on around $10-15, then that would be great. If it's not, then no issues. For some reason my Twitch chat wasn't working, so not sure if Zach was there on stream today or not. I also need the Phoenix though. Yep. GSX looks like defo get it at some point. Yeah, I did see, but it is like very expensive over here. It's almost what, 3500 35 euros. So I'm thinking it's better if I get the Phoenix first, then get this. Maybe we can just see our flight recorder and see how it went. FCR, maybe let's just check that. Load our replay. Load replay. Oh, which one is it? Fly-by-wire. It did save. Today's 21st. I'm guessing this one should be it. Yeah, over here. So I couldn't flare it. Even though my plane did flare itself, but I couldn't. I couldn't flare this in time. Let's see, how do you think this fared? Can I zoom out a bit? Yep. He did flare. Not gonna lie, but yeah, it was a bit hard. It was, yeah, slightly bit of more flare maybe. Anyways, we did You did have a nice. No, that was good. Just needed to flare a bit. Yeah, that's what my just remote disconnected at the end, so I couldn't like flare this. Are we stuck on a loop? I feel so. The FCR is kind of stuck on a loop.
Pull up.
Fifty, 40, 30, 20, 10, 5.
Yeah, that was pretty hard.
Hundred above. Minimum. Fifty, 40, 30, 20, 10, 5.
Yep. Oh, slightly higher. Slightly earlier flare would have done it. Let's just see. How was this? How does this angle work? That seemed okay. I am, for some reason this doesn't show if I have it in pop-up mode. My bad. I was checking this and the stream was a bit worse. It looked pretty clean. Could have been better. Anyways, that's it for my end today. That's what we are gonna do. How do I stop this? Okay, this is the FTL. The FTL injector is. Okay, I didn't set up my FTL injector only. So that I wasn't sure that we had to do. That's why I was wondering where are those planes that were supposed to be in FSLTL. But let's see if I just spawn at Gatwick again and see what happens. I forgot to start my injector only. Let me see. The FSLT is start it and then close. Okay, we have to start this. My bad. Allow. Let me just start it. Volanta is done. Complete now. Let's just close Volanta. Let's just close this. I didn't know that we had to start. Okay, now will it work? Maybe this is something I'll try again in the next stream. Anyways, thanks for joining in, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. And if you did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe on YouTube. And if you're watching on Twitch, then don't forget to drop a follow. I'll catch you guys on Tuesday, I guess, then. But not really sure. So anyways, thanks for joining in once again. I'll catch you guys later. See you. Bye.